All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian, and this is Coach Heather, and we are bringing you a band workout today. We're going to have some fun with it, so grab a band, and let's get started with this one. So we're actually not going to start with the band. We're going to throw it off to the side, and then we're going to get warmed up, and then we'll tell you a little bit about what the exercises that we're going to do today are. So let's start out with that warm-up. Heather's going to take us through it. Rest, flex, and extend is going to be our first one here. So start on the hands and knees. We're going to bring those hips forward, arch the back, and bring that chest nice and proud. Sit there for a half count. And then we're going to take our hips back on this one. So back onto the hands and knees, bring those shoulders forward, shoulders up by the ears, sit the hips back, and then right back into that starting position. So there's one. I want you to knock out 5 of them. Good, good. Got 2 different circuits that we're going to go through today. They're both 3 exercises apiece. You'll have a minute in between to rest, to recover, and we'll get you set up for that second circuit. Work to rest ratio for the day is going to be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and we're going to go through each circuit 3 times. So, got some good stuff today. It'll be about 30 minutes total for our workout today. We'll get you in and out of here quick. Next one, single leg resisted glute bridge. There it is. We're going to take one knee. We're going to bring it in about 90 degrees. We're going to take our hands and we're going to push into the knee, and the knee's going to push into the hands. From there, we're doing a glute bridge, so drive the hips up, pushing through that whole foot that's on the ground. Right through the ball of it, and the toes, the heel, it's all on the ground pushing up. Activating the glute on that side as well, 5 reps. When you're done with 5 on that side, we'll switch it over to the other side. There we go. Again, actively pushing in against your hands with your knee. Same goes the opposite way as well. All right, after that one, we are into an A-frame. So we're going to take a stand here. We're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider maybe. Hands are down in between the legs, then we're going to open up to the top. Little T-spine rotation on this one. Follow the hand with your eyes. So as you open up, open that shoulder up. And notice how Heather keeps her bottom hand in between the legs, using that inside of the knee as a guide point. It's really good. 5 on one side, then you'll hit 5 on the other, 10 total. Good, very good. All right. Now, when you are done with your 5 there, we're going to take a stand. We're going to be up into our side-to-side hops. Now, 20 total reps here, 10 on each side, feet together, pick a little line, and we're going to hop back and forth. Now, you're going to see this one later in our workout today as well, but we're going to have a band on the ground that you're going to be hopping over. So get used to this one. We got some fun stuff coming up in today's workout. All right, once you're done with those, let's get into our first circuit. So it's going to be 3 moves. We're going to go through it 3 times. Again, 40-20 work to rest ratio. Let's start with our first one. It's going to be a glute bridge. So let's talk about the setup on this one. What you're going to do is take that band right across the knees. You want it just a little, the top of the thighs is going to be where you want this one. From there, we take it around and we hook it on the feet. Amazing. Good. We're going to be on our back for this one. Good. Then get that band in a good spot, kind of right on the top of your thighs. Don't want it too low. Don't want it too high. So Heather's in a really good position right here. From here, we're going to drive the hips up. We're going to push against the band just a little bit. That is, make sure that we turn on our glutes. And then we're going to control on the way down. Now, you're going to be here for 40 seconds. So I want you to drive up, squeeze the glutes at the top, control on the way down, get some really good reps in those 40 seconds. When you're done there, you got 20 seconds to get ready for your overhead squat. So we're going to take that band, we're going to pull it apart above our head here. Keep tension on the band, keep the arms as long as possible, and your goal is to keep that band right above your head as you get into a full squat. So this one's going to challenge your mobility a little bit in the hips and the lower back. Weight in the heels, drive the hips back, and drive those knees out on this one. So really good right there for 40 seconds. Good. After that, last one of our first circuit is going to be a bent over row, and we're going to throw some holds in here as well. So what you're going to do, take both feet, we're going to stand on that band, we're going to grab them, and now we're going to get into that good bent over position. So back nice and flat, little tension in the hamstrings, just like Heather's got right here. Grab a good position on the band. The lower that you grab on the band, the harder this one's going to be. So if you need to make it a little harder, just take it a little bit closer to the feet. From there, elbows are in nice and tight as we pull. We're going to start out with just some reps. I want you to hold it for about 2 seconds on each rep before you come down. I might throw in some holds as we get it deeper into the rounds as well. So be ready for those. So boom, there's our first circuit. Our second circuit will be pretty simple as well. That one's going to be more of a cardio circuit where we're going to crank it up just a little bit, and we will tell you a little bit more about that halfway through when we have our little break. So let's get started with this one, team. You got about 30 seconds to get set up for your glute bridges. Grab your band, grab some water, and we will get started with this one today. All right, team, so let's get set up for that glute bridge. I'm going to get the timer ready to roll. Remember, for the setup, let's just talk about it one more time. Lay that band right across the thighs, and we're going to come around and hook it around the feet. It's the best way to get into it there. Make sure it's right kind of around the balls of our feet there. Perfect. All right, I'm going to get the timer ready. You got about 10 seconds. Again, 40 seconds of work at a time. So it's a lot of time on your back here. Make sure we're driving the hips up, engaging the glutes. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good drive up. Make sure we're pushing on that band just a little bit. Now, at the top, I want you to squeeze your glutes for a second. I mean, if I were to come and poke you with the stick, it should be, I should feel those things turned on, right? Now, I can't be with you today, so I can't physically see if your glutes are turned on, but got to trust you, right? Going after it, driving up, controlling on the way down. You're over the halfway point. Keep on working. Good, good. All right, got 10 seconds to go. Those glutes, they start to wear out a little bit. Longer rounds today. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, taking those bands off the feet. We're going to take a stand here. We're going to get up into that overhead squat. So again, keep that band right above your head as long as you can. Pull apart on it, get some tension there, and then drop it down into that squat. You got 6 seconds. Let's take a deep breath. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, no rush on this one. This one's more about mobility and getting through that full range of motion than it is knocking out 1,000 reps in our 40 seconds. I'd rather have you get 10 really, really good, solid reps than to knock out 20 really fast ones because you're going to get more out of it. I want you to focus on the shoulders here. Make sure they're back as the arms are up overhead. Drive them back. Keep that band right over the head, right over the shoulders, right over your center of gravity is where it is. Good, good. 10 seconds. Got a couple more reps in you. Make sure we're driving those knees out on the way up. Don't let that lower body change just because we're holding the band over the head. 3, 2, 1. Done. Amazing. All right, last one of our first round through this circuit is going to be our bent over row. And again, we are going to throw in some holds there. But each rep, I want you to hold for 2 seconds. Just hold it up. 2 seconds. Coming back down. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now keep that really good position. Notice how Heather's got her weight in all of her foot, not just in one part of it. A little bend in the knees, bend in the hip, back is perfectly flat. That is exactly what we want. Now this one's all about time under tension. That's why I'm telling you to hold this one as well. You're probably a little bit stronger than that band, depending on what band you're using today. I can't, there's a lot of different resistance on that one. But here we go. You got about 14 seconds. Just keep going with those 2-second holds for the rest of this round. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 20 seconds. You're done with that first round. We got 2 more to go. No longer breaks in between our rounds, so we're going to get right back into our glute bridges. Let's start getting set up for that one. This is the one that's probably the hardest to set up out of these first 3. So make sure you get into that good position. Remember, band top part of the thighs. Don't want it too high. Don't want it too low. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go. Now, I know if you put it lower or higher, it might feel like you're getting a little bit more out of it, but the goal of this one is to make sure that we're turning on the glutes. And since I can't be there with you, the band is going to make sure you turn them on for me. So me and the band, we've been in cahoots. Been working it out, ready to go. Making a plan for you. 20 seconds. Speaking of plans, your coach at your local Anytime Fitness has one. Go over, see them. They have a plan that's ready to go to help you. 10 seconds. Because as coaches, we just want to get you to your goals as fast as you can, just as bad as you want to get to your goals yourself. 3, 2, 1. Done. Overhead squats coming in next. Amazing work so far, team. Keep working with intention. Keep going after these. So 10 seconds. Overhead squats again. Remember, 10 quality reps over 20 fast reps. Remember that. Keep that right over your center of gravity. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Amazing, amazing. Keep that tension on the band. I love it. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to hold each squat for 2 seconds at the bottom. We're going to keep adding that time under tension, keep adding things on to making it more and more challenging for you because we love you and we want to make you stronger. Good, 15 seconds. Getting down into it here. I know those legs are starting to feel it, but that's what you came for today. Come on, team. 7. Good. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. taking the band, we are going to stand on it now for that bent over row with the hold. So another way you can make these a little bit harder is if you stand a little bit wider on it, get a little tension in between your feet, and then again, we can also stand or grab a little bit lower on that band. But here we go, 2-second pause with each one, get that time under tension. 2, 1, let's go. All right, so what we're gonna do on this one, the last 10 seconds are all gonna be a hold again. So we're gonna go through these reps, get some really good ones in the first 30 seconds, and then we're gonna get to that last 10, and we're gonna hold that thing up there with perfect position. We're gonna keep our back flat, we're gonna keep our core tight, and keep that little bit of tension in our posterior chain as well. Good, 20 seconds to go in the round, which means 10 seconds till we hold. All right, team. Finish that last rep, and let's do it. In 2, 1, hold those things up there now. Elbows are in tight, back stays nice and flat, keep that tension. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. I love it. 2 rounds of our first circuit done. We got one more time through those 3, and then we'll take that minute break to get you set up for your second circuit. But glute bridge is coming up. Again, this is the more challenging one to get yourself set up for, so let's start that right away. 7 seconds. Again, top of the thighs. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive up, control down. Amazing. Now, again, make sure you're squeezing your glutes. If you don't know if you are, poke them. When you're at the top, you have your hands right down there, right? Poke your glutes. You will absolutely be able to tell if you have them turned on or not. If you're not, really focus on squeezing in. That is your intention of this exercise then. Drive out on that band. It'll naturally turn those glutes on as well. Good. You guys got 10 seconds. Finish it up. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, done with those for the day. Now we're going up into the overhead squats. Last time hitting these, you got 40 seconds to perfect them. You guys have been crushing your first couple rounds. Now let's see what we can do with this last one. Making every single rep perfect. Here we go. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right over that center of gravity, keeping the tension on the band. Drive the hips back. Good. Really force those shoulders back as well. A lot of times when we're up here, we have a tendency to come forward, right? We don't want that. We want to try to avoid it. Get those shoulders back. Almost pinch the shoulder blades together helps. Good, good. 20 seconds, you're halfway. Good. Keep on working, team. All right, what can you do with these last 10 seconds? I know the legs are tired. You've been working really, really hard. Let's finish now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bent over row holds coming up next. Now, last time we did 10 seconds. This time we're going to do 15-second hold. So 25 seconds a rep, 15-second hold at the end. Let's get set up for that. Here we go. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now, those first 25 seconds, I want you to get some quality reps. Don't even have to pause on that one if you don't want to. Perfectly fine with that. Then last 15, we are going to get that really, really good position. Stay there. We're going to turn into statues for 15 seconds and not move. All right. So halfway through 20 seconds, that means the hold's coming. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold. Good. Right there. Now we don't move. You are a statue, right? Nothing. Maybe a little shaking. I'm cool with that. Statues don't really shake, though. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good. You guys have a minute. We're going to show you the next 3 exercises, so we're going to do them really quick. First one, we're going to get on our back for a banded dead bug. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to have it's a dead bug with a pull apart, basically what it is. So hands above the shoulders, knees above the hips. We're going to go into that dead bug as we pull apart. So one leg is going to come out, and then we're going to keep that tension on the band for the entire round. So right there, opposite leg extends. The heel doesn't actually touch the ground, so if you need to limit your range of motion, just don't take that leg out quite as far. This one's going to challenge the core pretty good on that one. Next one, we're going to take a stand, and we're going to do some regular pull-aparts. So we're going to be up on the feet, and we're going to really open up that chest and hit some pull-aparts right there. Boom. Pretty easy one there. If you want to switch up the ranges on that one, that's amazing as well. Last one is some band hopovers. We're right there. Love it, right? Simple movements. We got 8 seconds. Let's get down into that banded dead bug. I know we're moving quick, but we are going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 40 seconds of it. Whew. So hopefully you guys got set up there. Keep that tension on the band. If you need to pull apart a little bit more, that's fine. If you don't need to pull apart a lot, that is also fine. The biggest thing on this one is the lower body, keeping your legs under control, not letting your heels touch. Good, good. Now, if you need to take this one to the next level, if you're not getting a whole lot out of this and you're someone with a really strong core and you want to go both legs at one time, absolutely can. 10 seconds. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 20 seconds. We're going to do those pull aparts now. So we're up on the feet. Remember, nice proud chest, shoulders are back, and then we pull apart. So right across the chest. All right. So basically, you want to hit anywhere in between your sternum, kind of right in that area. 2, 1, let's go. Now, again, what I really want you to focus on, though, is your range of motion. So as you come, I don't want you to stop right here. I want you to get all the way back there. Drive those arms back. Pull that band so it is hitting you in the chest, and it's got to pull across a little bit. Good, good. This is such a great exercise for your shoulder girdle. All those smaller muscles, we're going to strengthen them. If you're someone with shoulder issues in the past, this can be a really, really good one to kind of get you back moving again. If you're having pain, though, maybe let's limit the range of motion. We don't want you in pain today. 7 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, now we get to have fun with some band hopovers. Now, what I'll tell you, 40 seconds is a long time for the band hopovers, and that's okay to take breaks. So hop over, give me what you got, and then take a couple breaks. It's okay. We got only 20 seconds in between that next round of banded dead bugs as well, so we're going to keep moving quick. So let's work when you can, rest when you need. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I love it. I love it. Setting a little tempo, setting a little pace. Now, I know we might have to take that break, and that's fine, but if you can, try to find a pace that works for you for the 40 seconds. I love it. I love it. Knocking it out. Man, you thought those side-to-side hops were fun in the warm-up, right? Halfway through, though. Come on, team. We got 15 seconds. Going after it. Just know that we got some good core move coming up next. Hanging on, 8 seconds. Working, working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 20 seconds. One round of that circuit done. We got 2 more, team. 2 more opportunities on each of those moves to make the most out of it today. Banded dead bugs coming in again. So remember, banded pull aparts right on the chest. Pull that band apart a little bit. Keep a little tension in the shoulders, and then hit that lower body move. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Amazing, amazing. Now again, your goal is to not let the heels touch. So you can limit the range of motion with your legs. You don't have to quite extend quite as much if you're, starting to feel it a little bit and you want to get through that round. Or if you're not feeling enough, take both legs down. So finding what option of that works for you is key here. Halfway through, 20 seconds. Good. Everything is tight. Keep squeezing the core. Keep that low back on the ground. Keep the belly button, pull it into the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, up on the feet. Now we got some pull aparts. Even though we were pulling apart for the last 40 seconds, we got more pull aparts, right? Now we're going to get that full range of motion. So again, across the chest, 10 seconds. 40 seconds of them. This time, what I want you to do, now we're going to add the pause. So open it up, squeeze for 2 seconds, right back in. 2, 1, let's go. Open it up, hold, back in. I love it. Now, nice proud chest on this one as well. As we're doing these, we want to really perk up on this. So you're pulling across. We don't want to be pulling down here because then we don't get the range of motion. Or if we're closed in the upper body, we can't pull as far. So big proud chest, roll the shoulders back, and then we pull open. Halfway, 20 seconds. Amazing. Now, those shoulders are going to get fired up this round. Probably got fired up in your last round, but now they're really fired up. 8 seconds. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 20 seconds there. We got our hop overs coming next. So again, second round, we're going after them. You have to feel what it felt like in that first round, so adjust if needed. Find a consistent pace if you can. Take a break when you need. Work when you can. Rest when you need. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, good. Now, if you're someone that doesn't hop, you're not trying to jump as much today, you could also take it into some mini squats, but what I want you to do is just little tiny range of motion towards the bottom. It's almost like a squat hold. It's always a great option here. 20 seconds though. Halfway through, let's see what you got. Good, good. Meeting you where you're at today. 10 to go. 10 to go. What do you got left in that tank this round? Good. You only got 3 more exercises on the other side to finish up our workout. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, take a couple deep breaths. We got 3 exercises. One more time through those last 3, and our work today is done. Band workout. You guys have been crushing it. Let's keep on going. We got our banded dead bug coming up next. 7 seconds. Get a little tension on that band. Remember the lower body. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Get that core fired up one more time. Now, belly button into the spine. Let's talk about that a little bit. A lot of times you'll hear it, brace your core, brace your core. And what does that really mean, right? It's really activating all those muscles. It's activating the upper part of the core like you're about to get punched in the stomach, right? So you squeeze, you brace, and then it's also activating the pelvic floor. Those are the muscles that can help us go to the bathroom or stop going to the bathroom. They're not always the most fun to talk about, but they're good muscles that we activate in there as well. Good, and they're great to strengthen. They're really, really good, making sure everything's turned on the right way. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest, rest. All right, done with those. We got our pull aparts up on the feet. Let's see what we got left. 2 more rounds. How are the shoulders feeling? They're feeling. Good, but if you need to make it a little easier, grab farther apart on the band. If you need to make it harder, then we grab a little bit closer. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Open it up for that last time today. We get to hit some hop overs. We're going to have some fun with them. Good. Amazing. 30 seconds left to your shoulder work today. I know we're struggling with it a little bit, but you got this. Each pull of that band gets a little bit more challenging, but you get a little bit closer to where you want to be. Good. All right, team. 15 seconds. Finishing strong. Last few reps, you can do it. There we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw that band on the ground for the band hop overs, right? You're sick of it after those. But hey, really good shoulder work. You got it done. Last round of band hop overs. You guys have been crushing the first 2. You know what to do. Let's see if we can go even more consistent for the 40 seconds, right? Let's do it. 5 seconds. Last round. Make it your best. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Consistency is key, team. I'll tell you what, when this 40 seconds is over, you're going to feel so much more successful if you think you gave it your all today, because that's what matters. Effort is so key here. Whatever you're doing, just want you to do it to the best of your ability. All right, team, halfway through. 20 down, 20 to go. Keep on working. Keep on working. Small little hops can take you a long way. Good. Can you pick up that speed? Hold and work in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Amazing, amazing job today, team. Take a couple seconds here. Grab some drinks of water before we stretch you guys out just a little bit. So, a lot of shoulders in that last part, so we are going to hit the shoulders a little bit with our stretch. What I want you to do first is find a wall, find anything that you can open your shoulder up a little bit. We're going to take our hand, put it on there, and then just try to feel some of that tension right in the front. It might be a little tighter, because we've worked it a little harder today. That's okay. So if you don't have your best range of motion right now, that is fine. I want you to get into a position where you feel the front of the shoulder. It feels good, not pain. Pain, you're probably going just a little bit too far there. Good. 2 more seconds, and then let's take it across. So hitting the outside of the shoulder now. Try to bring that elbow into the chest is what I like to say. Amazing. So those bands, they are unforgiving, right? But you got through that workout. Way to go. Good. One more deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. And let's switch sides. So turn the other way. Let's open up the other shoulder here. Now, got a lot of different things in today's workout. With the glute bridges, the posterior chain, that hip girdle gets a lot of work. The overhead squats, we worked some of that T-spine mobilities, the hip mobility, ankle mobility as well. Bent over row holds, the back was working hard. It's always good to get a lot of pulling in any workout that we can do. Good, let's switch sides. Let's take it across again. Generally, we are so much stronger pushers than we are pullers with our upper body, and probably should be the other way around, but depends on who you ask. Good. All right. Next one, what we're going to do is just nice wide stance with the legs here. We're going to hinge at the hips, and I just want you to reach down. We're going to reach to the left side a little bit, to the right side, kind of find a good little spot that works for you. You can go back and forth. You can go between. Just stretch out the legs a little bit. Feel those hamstrings. Again, find a good position. If you need to go a little wider, a little narrower, this one's up to you. Good. Now, a couple other things. Maybe take some time throughout your day, stretch it out a little bit. Make sure we're drinking water as well, especially after the workouts. If you're sweating a lot, get that water back in you. Get water in you beforehand, so we can perform as best as possible every time. Good. All right. And then when you are done with that one, team, that is going to be what we have for you all today. Thank you so much for coming on in and knocking out a band workout with us. You know it's not easy, but you had some fun with it, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. But either way, you got the work done, and that's what really matters. So thank you for that, team. A little closer to your goals every day. My name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather, and we thank you so much for coming on in, and we will see you next time.